everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. Yo, this is Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 6. Damn, I'm good. I remember that whole title. I amaze myself like every time I get that off. Every time. It's amazing. Anyway, what's going on? And salute to the Discord gang, first and foremost. How y'all doing? Those looking on YouTube, salute. And everybody else listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts who are likely pissed because your episodes be coming late as shit. But I be forgetting. I get this done, and then I hit it with a little edit, and then I be like, whoop, done. Back to life. And completely forget that I got a whole nother platform to upload to. So, you know, as I grow, it's a new year though. Fuck all that. We finna start off clean. All right, this is gonna be, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna do it. We starting off clean for 2024. A better rail for the people. All right, so let's get into this episode. First I want to talk about the aftermath of Unique's death. All right, let's start looking at where we're headed now going forward. So Unique gets murdered, much to my dismay, much to my sadness, my disappointment for them just killing off quality motherfuckers. Because, okay, anyway, where we headed though? Unique is done. He's dead. It's over. Fuck it. I did my rant. Now where we going forward? So apparently the things that spun from Unique's death. Let's talk about the ripple effects of the demise of one said Unique. Ronnie is taking over. He has dubbed the Italian plug that his brother had. He didn't want to work out of a Chinese shop. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Drugs is drugs, but okay. And he linked up with a Colombian chick who hated Unique, who dropped the bug in his ear. Hey, kill your brother. We could do business. And you know what? What I find disturbing is that old girl is highly accessible. Now, I know she's not at the top of the charts. She is like, her cousin is the man. And it seems as though she's doing this deal with Ronnie under the table. Like, she has a discussion with him like, look, this is between me and you. Nobody else got to know about it. I'm going to fund you this. And it is what it is. I just don't like that while she's not number one, she's always at dinners with her cousin. She's always around discussing business around her cousin. And when she goes home at night, there's nobody. Right? I think her husband either got murdered or ran off because he was on some domestic shit. So, okay. But where's the bodyguards? While you're still not number one, you're a family member of the number one. And I just don't like how you can roll up on her doorstep and just hold court. Like, she can be harassed. She can be murdered. And she's like, I don't know. I just found that weird. I'm not going to dwell on it. I just find that awkward, and maybe that might mean something. Because it could be looked at as her cousin really don't fuck with her like that. That's the vibe I'm getting. I know he really likes Rock. He loves the way Rock does business. He even laughs at his cousin when Rock treats her life in front of him. So he gets like a kick out of it. So I'm getting the vibe of he don't give a fuck if she lives or dies. For real. For real. I mean, like, you might care, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to war for her. And the fact that she's doing some sneaky underhanded shit, like not letting him know the move she's making with Ronnie, it could be maybe she's trying to carve her own in that little dynasty. Maybe she's trying to get her own thing popping. Maybe try to... So what I'm saying is we should look out for maybe a beef between her and her cousin. They could be setting it up for that. But Ronnie has now linked back up with that old connect and is off to work. What else happened from Ronnie's death? We had his baby mama pressing Rock at the door. Gun to the face. Fuck you mean. What you do to him, you murderous bitch. Which, this is the one time that Rock is actually telling the truth. Nigga, I don't know what happened to him, and I didn't do shit to him. Now, any other scenario, Rock is fucking lying. But this is the one time she actually had nothing to do with shit. She told the nigga, she kept warning him secretly about his brother, like not even like low key. Like, your brother sounds like a problem. You need to keep him under wraps. I'm not in the game. Hey, I like what we was doing, but we gotta chill. I got my son coming back. God bless you in them streets. Hey, watch out for your brother. She must have warned him about his brother, like warned your nigga about his brother like 2-3 occasions. So she actually tried to save a life. And after the little tussle with the baby mama and the side chick, Rock is adult enough to sit her down and go, look, all right, I know they probably call me the praying mantis out here in these streets. Fuck your man and eat his head. I'll bite his fucking head off and, discard whatever. But that's not what happened with Unique. And I ain't gonna murder you because, it wouldn't be smooth. Unique would be mad as hell if I killed you. Now your kid ain't got a father or mother. So let's talk this thing out. It took Rock all of 30 seconds to put together that Ronnie has been on the fucking murder spree since he's gotten out. I don't know why that's so shocking. And it seems like the baby mama didn't want to believe it until she seen this nigga Ronnie scourging through Unique's diamonds and jewels and his loose cash around the crib like he's not coming back. So that's confirmation. And if anything, I don't see, if this is my hot take for Ronnie, because most of the time when it's like characters like Ronnie, much like a Omar in The Wire, when they so spooky, when they out here killing shit, dropping shit, and gaining respect, it's always somebody you didn't expect to catch that body. Like Omar in a liquor store getting some cigarettes and a fucking little kid shoots him in the head. This nigga Omar had every crew in Baltimore shook. And it took one kid, one shot with a revolver, dropped him, and there goes the legacy of Omar. I can see that same thing playing out with Ronnie and the baby mama. I can see a world where we no longer see the baby mama. Like, that was this episode, the last time we hear about her. Ronnie's out here doing his thing, making business happen, and then gets caught lacking by the baby mama because Unique's baby mama is not for the fuck shit. She already let us know that she's dangerous. Emotional, but dangerous. The fact that she had that gun in her hand, cocked that hammer back, and was ready to put in work lets me know that she's probably going to do it again. And my hot take is she's going to do it on Ronnie, but finish that work. All right? Because Ronnie has already been terrorizing her. Telling Unique's business, talking about how he cheating with Rock and fucking just being general creepy serial killer. My grandmother watches Power, right? So I was talking to her, and her critique of Ronnie was, she was like, I think that nigga's crazy for real. He just stares through your soul. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he might be like that. And I'm like, it's hilarious because, also it's true, but I hate that now that he killed Unique, he's like taking over his place. But it still feels like we got rid of an actor, somebody who has lines, somebody who's emphasizing the lines and really acting, to some low effort 2 sentences. Ronnie is a 2-sentence nigga, and this is the trademark of Ronnie. Yes, you're going to do this. Very literal, very short and sweet. Nothing that pops off the screen. It's just like, okay, here goes Ronnie. Like, look at how he tried to, now he got the work, now he's coming after Kanan because he's got work, but he ain't got no foot soldiers. So I thought Ronnie was trying to get to Kanan, well, trying to get to Rock through Kanan. Turns out he was just trying to see the little nigga do his business, see if he's somebody he could fuck with. Finds out, yeah, he's got the couriers, already got the distribution set, but he's doing it at a low scale. So then he invites them out to the clubs and they do all that. There we are. Now Kanan is brought into the mix of the heavy hitters of New York, of the drug dealers of that era. So he's the young gun on the up and coming, which is what I've been waiting for. I just wanted his mentor to be maybe his uncle, who, Marvin. I was hoping for that, but I was down with Unique being his mentor and bringing him up. Since Rock had retired, Unique's fucking the mama. It just was all so good. I could have, you replace Ronnie in the club with Unique. I'm so happy. But instead, here we go. Yeah, nickel and dime. Stop selling weed, sell heroin. Yeah, get over here, meet these people. Like, okay, creepy nigga. Like, but to be fair, Kanan is operating himself like he's supposed to be there. He's not letting the shock and the awe of the situation. Like, Kanan is really humble and just kind of coming into his, I'm the man, right? The police don't give a shit about Unique. Don't give a fuck. So they're not investigating. They not doing shit. They looking for Marvin now. They got the FBI's there. They got Marvin. Detective Omar is right there. Probably finna give Rock the scoop. Let them know they own Marvin's ass for a body. But which kind of makes me feel uneasy because I can see Marvin going to jail. It's feel like this is about to be, if I have to take a shot in the dark, I'm going to say Marvin goes to jail at the end of this season and Lulu gets dead. Lou gets dead. Rock, she probably could die too. For real, for real. And then we might get a season of just Kanan on the street with the Ronnies and the whoever the fuck. I can't think of the buddy's name. And it might just be the Kanan show. It may not, then we'll have to drop the Raising Kanan and just go Power Book 3 Kanan. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no more Raising. He ain't gonna have no more people. That's how I'm feeling this season to wrap up. That's how everything is shifting. I'm feeling this way because, A, we got to have a discussion about, this is a fine time to talk about a term that I fully support, well, a statement, a phrase, a motto, if you will, a way of life. And it's called Die with the Lie. You feel me? Now, that might sound extra toxic. I might be on some future shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the biggest fan of liars. I'm just not. But we're human. We're going to do it. Nah, baby, you don't look fat in that. Oh, this food is great. Yeah. All of it could be terrible, but you don't want to hurt the person you love. And there's white lies, which is just harmless. And it's just like, let me get about this jam. There's like backdoor nasty lies. There's like dirty macking lies where you just trying to shit on somebody else to, get yourself to the next place. Like it's the filth world of lies. But then there's that one deep one, huh? Where you got to die with it. You got to die with it. And there's two people who should have heard the term die with the lie and applied it. One being Famous. Huh? Famous's arc right now is like he's like the world's first Joe Budden. Like sad boy rap. Like emotional, I'm going through it, like, and he's like the first nigga to snitch on himself via a track. Like low key, Famous is like a trendsetter. He's the soldier boy of telling on yourself. If it was a Rico and they using lyrics in court back in the 90s, Famous was the first one. Huh? Famous laid the blueprint. So, Famous first Die with the Lie should be like, look, I ain't shoot no nigga, let alone hop on a rap track with a drunk ass Lou talking about, I shot him and I can't see it. Some weak ass raps. It's just Famous, hang up your rap career. Okay? And I hate Lou behind the producer board acting like he's dropping 16 of the hottest bars he's ever heard. But I guess for the 90s, that was some prolific shit. Maybe he was just ahead of his time. I don't know. So that's when you catch a body, you typically, and somebody says, did you kill this nigga? You might want to doubt that lie. I think that goes without saying. You kill somebody, you probably want to doubt that one. 2, you into it with Kanan, right? Your best friend, your bro. you destroyed the trust when you let the mama in. You didn't tell him about the gun. You did all that. Boom. All right, that you fucked up. Kanan is mad at you. He's been mad at you. But hey, you're still coming around. He kind of giving you the cold shoulder here and there. But there's some chance for reconciliation. And then Kanan opens the door when he busts in taking phone calls, and he's like, Famous, you just gonna stand that nigga or you gonna help me? That was almost like an invite back in. That's like, hey bro, look, let's just go to work and fuck it. Let's get this shit done. So Famous should have read the room like, okay, my nigga's coming back around. He wants me to work with him. That's thing one. That's cool. All right, let me go with that. The last thing you want to do at a very tender moment, before y'all even got cool, before y'all got back good, you know, there's still a little bullshit right there. Famous is like, in his brain, well, I just dropped this track about killing a nigga, so let me just tell my boy that, no, Famous, no, that was the wrong time. Once you and this nigga is good, y'all back laughing, y'all hitting the streets, y'all counting money. I'm talking about, this is a lie I'll still die with, but it calls for it. But maybe 15 years down the line, y'all laughing, everybody's healthy. You could be like, hey, you remember that gun that you got caught? Yeah, your mama did that. I just couldn't let you go on thinking that. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe he'll look back and go, you motherfucker, but it was 15 years ago, and there's a lot more memories than that one bad one. So yes, Famous should have died with that lie. Because now you got Kanan kicking you out your own motherfucking apartment. Then, very low but high-key threatening you. Like, nigga, if I see you again, if I see you in here, if you ain't got your shit packed. So once again, Famous finds himself without his best boy. And now no place to live. And no way to get funds. It was unnecessary. You should have did that shit back when his mama first did it. But hey, I don't know. You got hit with the conscience. The conscience eating at you, I guess. I don't know, but that was a lie he should have died with. He's fucking an idiot. Now he's finna miss out on good, even though he don't want to be a part of the game. I think Famous really just wants to rap and have his friend, so he don't want to do no business with him. But that's not how you're gonna get your friend back. That is just something you could just. But now Kanan is armed with that information. He goes back, have a fallout with his mama about said situation, but still plays good for the social worker that came to see him, which was fucking hilarious. Rock is a black mama through and through, for sure. I gotta say, Patina Miller is acting her ass off. She is. Because when that social lady pulled up, and she's like, oh yeah, come on, this is Kanan, let's go have a seat talk. And then as soon as she said, no, I want to talk to Kanan by herself, she like, by y'allself? Like, All right, then she goes and gives him the mama look like, as they about to head to the place to go talk alone, she looked at that nigga like, don't act up. Don't be talking crazy about me. All right, and it was all with the eyes, like, nigga, you know, don't play. Don't play social worker games, nigga. We just had that argument, but don't get stupid. All that was said with her eyes. Fucking hilarious. And then, when she gets the rundown of the gist of the conversation, a little overbearing and all this other shit, the Kanan said probably the lightest shit. Like, he could go so in on her, right? I love how her feelings are hurt by hearing the words like a overbearing mother and this, like lightweight shit. Not the worst mom ever who made me try to kill my own father, teach me how to shoot the gun in order to kill my own father, has me working and selling drugs, and then tell me like, nah, nigga, we all done. You ain't finna get it on your own. I know I showed you the way, but I'm leaving, so now you gotta leave. No, trying to buy his love back with a car that he don't even drive, like, no, he could have went much harder than an overbearing mom. But yes, I thought that social worker scene was quite fitting, and it felt very real. Lulu is on a crash out mission. So I'm done with Lou. He's sitting there. It took one. You mean to tell me you've been sober maybe a couple weeks? All it took was your sister to come in. And granted, she's not, sometimes it's not always the message, just the messenger. And that probably applies the best to Rock, because while what she is saying, the message is solid. Look, we family first. I just want to, all that shit that we did, you did some bad shit, I did some bad shit. Fuck it, we family. I'm not doing this no more. You've moved on with your life. Let's just try to build from here. Now, that's some old live and let live, turn the other cheek. Let's just try to build for, like, at some point, that is healthy to do. But when the message is that righteous message is coming from such a shitty messenger like Raquel, it just is gonna not be received well. So unwell that Lou decides, like, I haven't drunk in 2 weeks. My sister just pissed me off. I'm about to face this bottle. Not only am I about to face this bottle, but I'm finna go tell my mans who I killed mother that it was my fault. Your son ain't coming back. He dead. We did it. In her living room. And this is the same mama who gambles every night, who the police allowed to gamble because she's a lightweight informant. He is protesting and just giving all the info to a woman who was an informant to the police department. I do not see Lou surviving. You can't be out here catching bodies and admitting to all these crimes, and then you throwing other nigga names in it. She baby do it. And sitting there crying and drunk, and the mama's fear. Like, what the mama supposed to do with that information? Like, what is, like, when that nigga wakes up in the morning, sober, huh? Well, maybe it'll be a little bit longer than the morning. When he wakes up later that afternoon, hungover, and he starts getting the sobriety, start hitting him that little moment of clarity, he's got to go, well, what the fuck did I expect? Did I think by telling her his mom was going to give me a big hug and say, baby, it's okay? Sometimes we all kill somebody every now and then. Niggas die every day, B. Is that what Lou was expecting from her? A warm black mama embrace about you murdering her son, but telling me you sorry and it was an accident? Like we got it wrong and she's supposed to be like, no, nigga, she's going to want retribution. And if it seems like she's like, fuck this. That wasn't a face of I'd kill you right now. That's a face of soon as you leave here, I'm calling the cops. So Lou just jammed up Rock, him, and Marvin, who's already under investigation. Lou fucked up big time. He's on a crash out mission. I wish he just took himself out, because I could give a fuck about these shitty rappers that's coming in. I could give a fuck about this bar. I don't give a fuck about Famous's mixtape. All that is, it's beyond me. I'm not interested in none of that storyline. Another storyline, musically inclined, the fake ass TLC group that's going on here. America's Got Hood Talent. I'm over it. I love seeing. Only thing I love about that storyline is Marvin's. What's that called when a hero is down but he comes back? Like it's that the retribution story or something. I don't know. I'm probably saying the wrong word. I know it's right there, but I can't get it. But the best thing about that storyline is Marvin's like now embracing of fatherhood. Him trying to figure it out. Him even asking her, yo, tell me how to be a dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so genuine, it's so real, and I love that type of shit because it brings heart to the fucking show. Like, everybody ain't built to be a parent, you know, and you just do the best you can, and he's a perfect representation of that, and I love how he brings it onto the screen by doing too much, right? He was doing so little, now he's overdoing it, he's searching for that happy middle, and I'm fucking with that. But the girl group, with the love triangle between Juke, Shorty, and Kanan, like, I'm done. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck about this group. But yeah, Marvin, that's it. And I hate that his storyline is like, actually, I don't hate his storyline at all. I don't hate Marvin's storyline at all. It's about as best as you're going to get for what he's got going on. And now Rock is joining back into the business. Now she's linking up with the Italians. I don't know her motivation. Honestly. I have no idea what made Rock wake up and go. Maybe y'all can help me in the comments. I just know she kept saying, I quit, I quit, I quit. Finds out Unique is dead. And before she could even mourn or be like, you know, let me just jump right in his place. Let me pick up where he stopped off. Like, why? I thought you was good for cash. So what's the motive? And you know, the feds is looking at you. And it just seems like a terrible time. And then you bring a Marvin in. I mean, he ain't never stopped trying to make money. So I understand him being there. I honestly thought she was making an introduction for Marvin. Like, yo, this is the hitter. And he's also going to be the guy that works with you. He's going to be running the drugs out the Chinese spot. I thought it was going to head that way. But, of course, Rock couldn't stay out the game because maybe she's bored at home. I don't know. She ain't got much of a team out there. I don't know, to be honest with you. I have no idea her motivation to want to get back out there and do it. So I'm just lost. It's just like, okay, we lost one drug dealer on this show, so let's bring back another drug dealer. Like, that's what I'm bringing from it. So that was, I don't know, fucking useless. But, you know, the episode's still holding strong. I got faith, and I like that the Kanan story arc is building up. It's moving forward. I'm appreciative of that. Juke, I don't give a fuck about. Lou is just finna bring problems. Like, not even like street problems. It's finna bring federal issues to them. And I'm scared for Marvin. I'm scared for Marvin. Simple as that. Am I missing anything? Oh, yeah, dude in the park coming up to Marvin about the girlfriend that he killed at the crib. That was a little weird. Maybe it won't mean nothing. Did he look like an undercover? He looked like he had that, like, I'm an undercover cop mustache. So I like the way Marvin played it. You got the wrong black man. We don't all look the same. I like that. Sometimes the race card is just the perfect play. That's like the big Joker. Bow! Right on the table. Nigga, you don't know me. Us blacks? Come on now, chill. So, yeah. But that was his episode. It was pretty decent. I still don't see why we had to kill off Unique. The way the storyline is going, I don't know. I don't like it. Ronnie for Unique, that's essentially what we did. We chose one great actor for one nigga that has 3 lines. But, you know, they like it. I love it. Fuck it. It's power. What you gonna do? But with that, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rail is out of here. Peace.
Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rail. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,